everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of NFL Asia Live. This is Charlie Bass.
Welcome, everyone.
I'm Tom Akins, and we're going to talk about Week 15 in the NFL. What games we got coming up?
Some are good, some not so good.
As usual.
And we'll skip through the ones not so good very rapidly.
Which is probably the first one here we have on our list, Jacksonville and Atlanta.
I'm going to go with Atlanta, but it's not an exciting game.
No, it's not an exciting game. Atlanta will win, but
That's Thursday night.
Atlanta will keep up their quest for a playoff berth, and we think they'll end up 9-5 after this game. All right, Dallas at Tampa Bay.
On Saturday,
Saturday.
special game.
Special game on Saturday night. Easy call for me, Dallas.
Tampa Bay's playing terrible. Dallas needs to win.
Dallas has to win this game after last week's disaster against the Giants.
Yeah, so we both picked Dallas on this one.
Okay, Carolina at Houston.
Houston, home team. Right now, number 1 in standings. They got everything to play for, even though they have a third-string quarterback.
They can get the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. They're in the lead for that. They have a better conference record than New England. Carolina.
Yeah.
Carolina with Cam Newton has not been playing well lately. Cam has had a rough couple of weeks, giving the ball up a lot. So we're going to go with Houston on this one. Washington at the New York Giants.
Home team. Giants played very well last week, beating the Cowboys. They looked good when they lost to the Packers. Giants are right at the ship.
Washington didn't look bad against the Patriots, actually. Only lost by a touchdown.
Yeah, they scored.
I go with Washington on this one. I know it's a big upset. Giants playing at home, but Giants have been very inconsistent this year. Up and down, up and down. They've got a record of 7-6, so
We'll see.
you're taking the Giants.
I'm taking the Giants.
All right. Miami at Buffalo.
Who cares?
Who cares? That's
Yeah.
right.
Miami.
I'll say Miami. What the heck? Seattle at Chicago.
Seattle played very good Monday night.
They did. The defense is playing well. Chicago can't score.
No offensive quarterback. Forte's out.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. I'm going to go with a home team, Chicago. But I won't be surprised if Seattle knocks them off.
I go with Chicago, but this is another game that who cares? New Orleans at Minnesota. Another laugher of a game. New Orleans has got to win this one. Minnesota's got no offense. Right. Christian Ponder didn't do well when he played, so who knows what's going to happen for the Vikings? But it really doesn't matter.
Just too much firepower.
They're 2-11, and the season's gone. So
too much firepower, New Orleans.
Drew Brees is playing great right now. So Cincinnati at St. Louis. This game means something to Cincinnati. Doesn't mean anything for St. Louis because their season is obviously gone. Cincinnati's got to win to go to 8-6 and stay in contention for the AFC.
I'm picking Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, they got more motivation to win.
And they've got a much better team. Tennessee at Indianapolis. Another loss for Indianapolis. I think it's pretty obvious. Tennessee played well last week in a loss to New Orleans.
Jake Locker played. I'm not sure he's playing this weekend.
Jake Locker, the rookie quarterback, I think is going to start because Hasselbeck is still injured. So this should be another win for Tennessee.
I agree.
Green Bay at Kansas City.
Green Bay.
Laugher, Green Bay. Detroit at Oakland.
Interesting game.
Interesting game.
They both need it.
Oakland still has a chance in the playoffs. Detroit is right in the middle of it. They are 8-5. They've got to win at least 2 of their last 3 and probably all 3.
Oakland got so blown out last week that if they're going to make a statement, this is a game they have to make it.
Got to do it.
I'm going to go with Oakland.
I'm going with Detroit.
Okay, we'll see.
New England at Denver. This is the game of the week as far as I'm concerned.
Same here. We're both New England Patriots
We're big New England Patriots fans, but I think the matchup is the most intriguing one, even more than Pittsburgh and San Francisco, which we'll get to. New England's always had trouble playing in Denver, going back to whenever. Okay, Tebow and the Broncos are getting these incredible wins, and it's not based on just what they're doing either. I mean, the last game when Marion Barber fumbles, he doesn't go out of bounds. They kick 2 50-yard field goals, 50-plus yard field goals. I mean, crazy stuff is happening every week to keep these guys winning. So who knows? It's beyond rational thought.
So who are you picking?
I picked New England because I'm a New England fan, but I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm going to go with New England also.
They got to be ahead by a lot going into the fourth quarter, because that's when the Broncos have pulled out every game in the fourth quarter, right?
I don't think Denver's faced an offensively talented team like New England.
Well,
The teams that they're beating,
true.
the Miamis, Chicago's,
And-
they're
and-
not offensively
No, and
powerhouses.
and in every game, Tebow's outplayed the other team's quarterback. He's actually played better. This will not happen against New England.
I would agree with that, yes.
Brady's too good. So,
No, I'm going to take the Patriots by maybe 10 points even.
yeah, New England. Jets at Philadelphia. This is the other interesting game of the week. Philadelphia played really well last week. I mean, Miami gave up some turnovers to help them, but they still played well. They didn't turn the ball over themselves. This game could go either way. My heart tells me Philadelphia. I want them to win.
No, I think Philadelphia has a lot to play for now. Technically, they're still in the hunt for a playoff spot.
Right.
You know,
Dallas and the Giants keep
they can't afford,
bumbling around and losing games.
they can't afford to lose. I think that Philadelphia's going to win this one.
Me too.
I think that Sanchez will get outplayed by Michael Vick, and that will be the difference.
Yep. Cleveland at Arizona. Who cares?
Yep. Arizona at home.
Arizona. I take Arizona too. Baltimore, San Diego. This is an interesting game. This is very close in terms of the
At San Diego.
the odds.
Sunday night game.
I think Baltimore's only favored by a point or something.
San Diego's offensive lines had problems. Baltimore's defensive line is such a force to reckon with, and I'd say the best defensive line.
It depends on how well Phillip Rivers plays. If he plays like he can play, Baltimore will have a tough time.
He may not have a chance with that offensive line. That's the difficulty there. I'm going to go with Baltimore.
I'll go with San Diego.
Very good.
Although I do want Baltimore to win because I don't want Pittsburgh to win the division. So I'm hoping Baltimore wins. But I think San Diego might surprise them at home. Pittsburgh at San Francisco. This is the other really interesting game of the week. Pittsburgh, James Harrison's not playing.
He's been suspended for his foolish hit last weekend on Colt McCoy.
And it was a foolish hit. We saw it. Polamalu's hurt.
Correct.
Uh,
Big Ben didn't practice.
Roethlisberger might not even play.
Yeah.
He's got a high ankle sprain. They may just keep him out of this game and hope that he gets better because, they're going to make the playoffs. And I think they want him as healthy as possible for the playoffs. So
He always plays hurt. He'll play. San Francisco lost last weekend.
they've lost 2 out of 3, haven't they? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to win this game.
I think San Francisco's motivated, but I'm going to go with Pittsburgh on this one. Even though they're on the road, for some reason they fight hard. San Francisco lost to Baltimore in a slugfest. Pittsburgh's
On the East Coast,
that's
though.
correct.
Not at home. No, I think you're wrong on this one.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's going to go out there. They got a bunch of guys hurt.
True.
And Roethlisberger, he might not play. There's a real good chance he might not play. And it makes sense. I mean, why risk hurting him even worse than he is?
He always plays.
Yeah, but why risk hurting him more than he is? When
He plays better when he's hurt.
They're going to make the playoffs. He didn't play better against Cleveland. They were lucky to win that game. I wouldn't risk him getting hurt worse. I'd keep him out. Of course, that puts in Charlie Batch or Dennis backup. We can't remember his name. He's played before, though. Dennis Dixon.
Dixon.
Thank you very much.
What do you think about that one?
Those guys are competent. They're not great, but, who knows? Anyway, you're taking Pittsburgh. I'm taking San Francisco. That's week 15 in the NFL. We'll be back with more episodes before we have our week 16 review. We'll have another couple episodes in between. We'll recap these games. We'll see how well we did. We'll see how many winners we each picked. So, for Charlie Bass.
Yep. Tom Akins.
I'm Tom Akins, and this is NFL Asia Live. We'll see you soon from Bangkok, Thailand.
Take care.